I should do a reading for February. I'm gonna do a reading for February. Greetings, I'm Nova, and welcome to the Divine Space. Let's go ahead and get into our energy to see what the heck is going on. Gratitude for hitting that like button, shares, comments, as well as subscribing. I appreciate every last one of you. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what the heck is going on. What's happening in February? What could we expect in February? Today is January 28th, 3:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do have the moon here. The moon speaks of something being hidden. Something being hidden, some sort of illusion or something like that. Hmm. There's also speaking of having options. This is also like the Eight of Cups. I feel like there may be some sort of options or choices or decisions that you guys will be able to make or something like that. All right. Wait a minute, you guys. I do apologize. I do apologize. I had to get that off of you. But yeah, a choice or decision that you may have to make. The Eight of Cups also talk about you guys walking away or abandoning something. I'm seeing you guys withdrawing your energy. Is what I'm seeing here with this Eight of Cups energy. Number 32 could be significant as well. Uh, 3 and 2 reduces to 5, which speaks of change. Let's go ahead and take a look at the moon in the book and see what the moon speaks of. Representing emotions, dreams, creativity, and intuition. Strong attraction between partners, romantic relationships, and dreamy, imaginative dates. I'm also seeing an energy of manifestation of creativity and work, attention from the female environment, and relying on intuition for financial decisions. Is what I'm seeing here in regards to the moon card. Let's go ahead and clarify this moon a little bit farther. See what's going on. What is it that we need to know? One card for moon. Moon. Healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self love, self care, being happier. So it talks about you guys making healthier choices, especially when it comes to your emotions. I'm seeing following your dreams. I'm seeing someone being very creative. You guys being very creative. Wait a minute. Uh, so you guys are definitely making healthy choices. And with the moon, like I stated before, there's energy of things being hidden, something being hidden, illusions. So this is also like having the faith of a mustard seed. You get what I'm saying? Uh, what else do we need to know in regards to this moon and healthy choices, please, Spirit? Moon, healthy choices. I'm seeing an energy of unity. Okay. I'm seeing nostalgia, memories may be significant, something in regards to the past. And I'm seeing family, home, and commitment, a renewal, some sort of spark here. So, again, this is all in regards to you following and trusting your intuition. There's almost like an energy of you guys being divinely led to make healthier choices, and that's exactly what you were doing. I'm definitely seeing an energy of unity here. This could also talk about an energy of coming into alignment in some form of fashion. I'm also showing in the present energy, I'm seeing a lot of nostalgic energy is coming up. I don't know. Or either this is like memories or this is like nostalgic people. Place it where it needs to be placed. But I'm also showing that there's an energy of home, some sort of commitment. I'm seeing family. There's an energy of coming together, closeness, or something like that. So even if it's not like not having it, because I'm seeing again, people having children, people moving, people getting married, people are coming into union. I'm seeing commitments, is what I'm seeing here. And it's like you guys are in this present energy of self-reflection is what I'm seeing here. As you step into this new beginning, this renewal. Okay? What's going on in February? All right, so you guys have already been working on you guys have already been going or have gone through some sort of enlightenment, or in this energy of alignment. All right. I'm also seeing an energy of you guys possibly already exceeding the expectations that you possibly didn't even know that you were going to exceed, is what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing the number 33 may be significant as well. Clarify this transcendence and unity card is what I'm showing here. It seems like you guys have been focusing a lot, possibly mastering things, is what I'm seeing here. And with this Knight of Swords, I'm seeing like there's a rushing of a lot of opportunities and choices and decisions that you guys will be able to choose from. Again, you guys, I don't know if you guys have built or building some sort of foundation. It could be a business, or you're learning more about the position that you're in for possibly some sort of, raise, or some sort of, if not a raise, a level up in some form of fashion. Is what I'm seeing here. And I'm seeing the Two of Swords, where there is choices and decisions that you need to make. This is like a painful choice, a painful decision to make in regards to the Two of Swords is what I'm seeing here. The King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Taurus energy may be significant. I'm going to just say Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo could definitely be significant, but all in a nutshell, this King of Pentacles energy talks about an energy of stability, security, nurturing. This is also like a businessman. All right. This is someone that's stable and secure. It talks about stability and security. Okay, so you guys may definitely have choices and decisions that you need to make, especially when it comes to your stability and security. There's an energy of coming into alignment. That's what I'm seeing here, and you guys making healthy choices. So it seems like a lot of things will be coming towards you guys, but it's like you're not going to see it coming with this moon energy. It's just almost like an energy of you having choices and decisions, and you have to trust or follow your intuition to make the right choice. Let's go ahead and clarify nostalgia and memories. Mhm. Let's clarify memories and nostalgia, please, Spirit. Memories and nostalgia. All right. So I am definitely seeing with this memories and nostalgia, there is a Queen of Wands energy out here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and it looks like there was possibly, or there's an energy of collaboration here, or someone wanting to work together or something like that, team up or continue to be around. I don't know. It's almost like again, nostalgic energy here from the past, but I am definitely seeing like there's an energy of toxicity here with the Devil card. Okay, I don't know if somebody is dealing with mental health issues, or someone could just very well, this could just simply talk about somebody you working with or work for, maybe toxic or something like that. Okay, this may be somebody from the past or something like that. At the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing judgment being called, where it is requiring that you make a mandatory choice or decision in regards to what you will do next to make yourself happy. Look what's peeking out of here. The Three of Swords. There's an energy of it's what this judgment being called is a choice, a decision, especially in the matters of severance and ties, breaking up. Okay, separating, dividing from someone, something. So it could be a person, it could be an entity or something like that. But I'm definitely seeing an energy of someone focus. Not gonna say focusing, but you're looking back on the possibly you might be somewhere or dealing with someone that is toxic. Put it like that. And judgment is being called on the situation. Okay. And I see you guys going through spiritual enlightenment. Yep. There's an energy of you guys going through some sort of spiritual enlightenment. There's an energy of self reflection where you're looking back, weighing your pros and cons, or will be weighing your pros and cons, and need to look back and trust your own intuition in regards to what to do next. All right. Because I'm definitely seeing justice here. This lets me know that karmic justice is at play. All right. Now, with this justice card coming out in the upright, I know this is letting me know that things is going to work out in your favor, and every choice or decision that you utilize is to work out in your favor. Look, trust your intuition. You're coming out as the high priestess or a high priest. Okay, whoever you are, it's like an energy of spirit revealing a lot of things to you that are being hidden. And I'm also seeing you receiving or obtaining some sort of assistance from your spirit guides. Okay, Nine of Wands energy out here, where you guys are definitely coming out as the wounded warrior. It seems like you guys learned a lot of lesson, or possibly been through a lot. All right, but there's an energy of you guys still standing firm. It seems like there's an energy of you guys still not giving up, moving forward. We have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck as well. Okay. So I could be very much speaking to an emperor, a father figure, um, older masculine, or it could be in reference to a father figure, older masculine, or and someone of authoritative energy. Okay, place it whatever way it needs to be placed. What's going on in February? Clarify this family. What's going on with this family and commitment? Okay, clarify family and commitment. I'm definitely seeing an energy of independence, stability, security, and wealth with this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, clarify family and commitment. All right, I'm seeing the Fool card. Family and commitment. Yeah, there's an energy of you having some sort of strength. I'm seeing you here single. Like at first, it shows you are the single. All right, independent, stable, wealthy, place whatever way it needs to be, very luxurious, abundant prosperity. And I'm seeing the Fool card out here, which is the moon. With this Fool card, I'm definitely seeing energy of you, move by faith, not by sight. With this moon, things being hidden from you, but I'm seeing you embarking upon a new beginning and you having to be strong or have some sort of strength. The eye of the tiger is what I'm saying. The eye of the tiger. That's what I heard here, and I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles. So it goes from you being abundant by yourself, and then it's like you step into this abundance, like this generational wealth, this new beginning with some sort of family that and it might not even be financially. It could definitely be an energy of like spiritually, a spiritual union. Okay, there's an energy of again, because I feel like there may be some sort of spiritual or divine inheritance or something like that. And I'm seeing like there's definitely some sort of unexpected money or large lump sum of money or something like that. There might be something here, especially when you take this leap of faith moving forward. There's an energy of wills and deeds and things like that. What's going on with this family and commitment? Family and commitment. I'm seeing some sort of wish fulfillment, y'all. The star card is out here. There's wish fulfillment. We got the Most High out here as well. I could definitely be speaking to a healer, someone that has healed or something about healing. All right. I'm seeing an energy of somebody wanting to hold on, not wanting to let go. All right. This is also like an energy of possibly some sort of self sabotage or something like that. It's almost like an energy of this person wanting you restricted. They want to like control you. They want to stop you, restrict you, or stop. That's why I feel restrict, trap, stop. Something is trying to stop you. But I'm seeing everything is happening unexpectedly for you. This could be someone that you were connected to because I first seen the King of Pentacles and this the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I'm seeing here. Wait a minute now. What's going on with this family and commitment? Wait a minute. Too many came out. Family and commitment. It jumped back in there. It didn't come out. Anything else for family and commitment, please, Spirit? Family and commitment. I'm seeing the Temperance Angel out here. I'm seeing things balancing out. All right. There's an energy of having patience or needing to have some sort of patience, especially when it comes to the unknown. Yeah, this is like being divinely led, letting your intuition lead you. It's like it's not giving so much. So it seems like we're stepping into February. It seems like it's going to be so many. It's going to be like a new beginning, but a lot of things is going to be coming unexpectedly. Is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a lot of things going to be working out in your favor. You guys are definitely going to be making a lot of healthy choices, but it will require that you have patience. Okay, it seems like the future is definitely when I speak about the new beginning financially, new beginning in family and love and commitment and things like that. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. Anything else for family and commitment? All right, and I'm also seeing the energy of someone feeling some type of way. Yeah, it's like an energy of someone feeling some type of way. This is the energy of self sabotage. Or so yeah, there's an energy of someone self-sabotage themselves out of a connection or something with you or with y'all. So it seems like a lot of people are going to be reflecting on how they treated y'all as well going into February is what I'm seeing here. Mm, yeah. As you guys are getting news, good news, especially when it comes to like stability and security and starting a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles is out here as well. And people going through this self-reflective reflection on how they treated you and how they're not able to come with you because I'm seeing you guys moving in the calmer waters. This is like a calm after the storm. This is like your new life, a renewal, a spark, And like I stated before, there's going to be people in reflection, they're going to be in regret. That's what I'm seeing here as you walk. Look, we got the 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles, 10 of cups, ace of pentacles. Anything else? Look, ace of cups. Anything else in February regarding the commitment and home and you guys moving forward? There's energy of travel. You guys are moving forward towards a new beginning, y'all. And this to clarify family and commitment, which is speaking of the future. What's happening in February? Wow. I'm seeing an energy of celebration and a closing of a cycle. The Three of Cups is out here. There's some celebratory energy out here. Weddings, um, happiness, joy, friendship, and a closing of a cycle, of a previous cycle of which you've been experiencing as you continue to move forward. A new contract, new cycles, new beginning, new people as you close out the old. And I'm seeing somebody in the five. Look, there's a five of cups out here. There's energy of somebody in some sort of regret. There's energy of, feeling left out in the cold. This is the energy of somebody possibly wanting to extend some sort of offer, but this is simply a missed opportunity for this person, and they're going to have to sit with that. The King of Swords is out here. Somebody could possibly have Libra in their chart. If not, this is definitely talking about things coming into balance, and the Ace of Swords providing some sort of clarity. Can't nobody tell you what to do moving forward. Spirit right now is good for everyone that's watching. The ball is in your court on how you gonna want to carry things. Trust your own intuition. Can't nobody give you any guidance moving forward. That's over with. Y'all have there's like some sort of division happening. Some people had to go this way, and others gonna be going that way. That's what I'm saying. Y'all have a good one.
Can't keep going back to what I used to know. Love, please hold